Welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV drama series. Today's drama story is about the Standoff. If you've been enjoying my Final Fantasy XIV drama series, don't forget to drop a like and make sure to be subscribed. This story is about a particular issue that occurred during a Savage raid that happened to me recently. It was one of those, what the heck is going on? I can't believe this is happening moments in Final Fantasy XIV. I'm part of a decently sized Discord filled with Savage Raiders who try to help each other from time to time. A scholar in the Discord wanted to try help their Red Mage friend clear P4S Part 1 for the first time. The Red Mage had been trying for a while now and constantly reached Enrage, but the clear parties in Party Finder were just not cutting it for them. I and a few others decided to help the scholar's Red Mage friend. We all hop into the voice call, and there was a lot of banter going back and forth. I've never heard the Discord call this fun before. People were talking over each other, but we all loved how excited and how much fun we were having by being there and talking to others we knew or have played with in the past. Everyone was talkative except one person. The scholar was dead quiet. And the weirdest thing about it is the scholar is quite a chatty person normally, and usually the chatterbox when there's about 2 to 5 people in the call. I know this because I've talked to them a bunch, but seeing that everyone was talking over each other, it was probably different from the norm for the scholar to try and get a word in. All of a sudden, the scholar leaves the private party finder and the voice call on Discord. Everyone was a little confused and asking where they disappeared to. A couple of us decided to reach out to the scholar to make sure they were okay and were still down for the Savage. I mean, we were all there to help the scholar's friend, after all. After a couple of people begged in whispers or DMs, the scholar finally came back, and alas, the party was full and we began the Savage P4S Part 1. After a couple of wipes, since the scholar ended up muting themselves in the voice call and the sage had a hard time working with them with heals, we managed to clear P4S Part 1 for the Red Mage. It was really cool to see how happy the Red Mage was to finally clear it after all the troubles they experienced trying before. Next up though was P4S Part 2. This was when disaster struck. Oh no. We were assigning everyone's positions with markers, and things got awkward when the Machinist and the Scholar were fighting for the bottom left corner position for Act 1 of P4S Part 2. Neither one was backing down, and they both made that clear on voice. The sage decides to step in and try to mediate the situation by saying, "Alright guys, can one of you please move to a different spot? I'm playing in a spot I don't normally play in, and it's okay, because it's just for this fight. We are all here to help the Red Mage clear, so one person just please move to the other spot so we can actually start." The Scholar said, "Nope, I'm not moving. This is my spot." The Machinist says, "This is my spot, and in Party Finder this is actually the ranged DPS spot, so it would be doing your Red Mage friend a disservice by not following the normal Party Finder strat." We stood there for a good 15 minutes or so, trying to get either one to move. The Scholar then aggroes the boss and pushes the Machinist into the boss. The Machinist, who was in the middle of explaining again how it is important for them to be in that spot, then says, "Oh, that's very childish of you, Scholar," as they were now being attacked by the boss. It's so silly. The Scholar then leaves. Then everyone else leaves one after the other. Well, at least we got to clear P4S Part 1 for the Red Mage. I've never seen two people fight to death for a position in Savage, but here we are. P.S. The Machinist gave us a little backstory of how they encountered the Scholar in a random party finder in the past and fought for the exact same position back then too. The Machinist moved the first time it happened, but was not willing to move this time around. I feel like a lot of drama does go down in statics. I guess that's the time where sometimes people just get toxic and people just want to have it their way all the time. In this scenario, we had two people who were very adamant of wanting a certain spot that they normally play in. If that is truly a party finder spot for a physical ranged, I would have to lean more on the Machinist taking it. And also, since it was the Scholar's friend, shouldn't the Scholar be more lenient to adjust to help their friend out. And I mean, their friend, the red mage, must have been so excited to reach part 2 for the very first time. They probably wanted to see the boss be pulled and check out the mechanics and just go through the actual fight for the very first time. How exciting is that? Like, just seeing the new phase. But then your friend who's on the voice call is just fighting with another person in the party and just not adjusting in order for their friend to just see the fight. It just made more sense for the scholar to move for the sake of their friend. Either way, either one of them should have just been like, okay, whatever, let's just get on with it, because it was stalling everyone, and that's pretty awkward. But yeah, drama in raids seemed to be quite normal. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this Final Fantasy XIV drama story. If you have any of your own drama stories that you'd like me to share and read out anonymously, feel free to reach out to my Discord, discord.gg/Pathra.